très proche de celle de Val Thorens, ce qui aurait pu enduire avec de l'erreur. Allez, nous aurait pu enduire avec de l'erreur.
Well, there has been precious little water in southern and eastern Africa where El Nino is scorching the earth.
The third most powerful earthquake in Oklahoma's recorded history jolted the northern part of the state this weekend.
The ground keeps shaking in Oklahoma and more violently. This year already 140 quakes.
An earthquake rocks Inyo County, sending shockwaves through Bakersfield.
And tonight geologists are explaining why an earthquake 3 hours away was felt right here in town.
Now to a developing story. Bad news for our local beaches. They're being washed away at an alarming rate.
Oceanside not the only city dealing with this. We'll show you 6 other troubled beaches coming up tonight at 7.
Garrett Fry's implant is very simple. Like he said, it's not much more complicated than the identification implant that you would put in your dog or your cat. But they're getting more and more complex, recording body functions for long periods of time. Some of them functioning as compasses that you can get your directions, see them lighted up through your skin.
The technology is just starting to take off, and more people are embracing it or ingesting it. Biohacking has sparked moral and ethical discussions, and in computing circles, it has raised security questions.
And we don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, new tonight, concerns over mystery gunk falling from the sky. What on earth is it?
An unknown substance has coated several homes in one neighborhood. 7 Action News reporter Aaron Baskerville is live there with more. Aaron, what's going on?
Listen, that's what everybody's trying to figure out. It's certainly a mystery out here. This tar-like substance is everywhere. So like I said, imagine if this was your house or your home, you'd be very upset. You were just looking at the driveway coated in that tar-like substance. You can also see the car coming up tonight at 11 on Channel 7.
Something is keeping an entire town up at night, and no one knows what it is or where it's coming from. And they could use your help.
As mysteries go, there aren't many that can match this one for being just as annoying as it is unexplained. That high-pitched sound wreaking havoc on Forest Grove, Oregon for weeks, mainly at night, even waking people up.
It sounds like brakes to me.
Local officials have ruled out a water valve, gas leak, or wildlife, and the nearest train track is rarely used. The fire department doesn't know what it is either.
Welcome to the X-Files, back on TV again. And so here we are.
The truth is out there, and whatever it is, it sure is loud and baffling.
Dozens of dead fish are washing ashore on a popular Naples beach, and folks are not sure why. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Rotes.
And I'm Brittany Weiner. NBC2's Chris Gilmore is live on Vanderbilt Beach with people who've been dodging these fish all day. Chris.
I've spoken to a lot of the people on the beach today, and they tell me it's been a perfect day here on Vanderbilt Beach, except for one thing. At least 100 of these fish washing along shore every few hundred feet as you walk along the beach.
It's the first time so many have got beached. We've asked senior officials from the Gulf of Mannar, Marine Park, and the Forest Department to investigate.
Bíblica, miles de calamares murieron en las costas de la isla chilena de Santa María. Los residentes de la isla dijeron que año con año llegan algunos casos.
टोटल ये जो बीच है पूरी बीच है यहाँ पर मैं कभी भी नहीं देखा हूँ कि पूरी बीच में इतना संख्या से टोटल हमारे
Well, it is up in the sky. It is rare that you can see it right here in southern Colorado.
It's a planetary alignment, a decade in the making, beginning tomorrow morning. Space educators say there are some nice features about this event.
You can see these with your own eyes, but then even with just binoculars, you can see some of the planets really up close.
What looks like white dots in these images are actually star explosions, shining 20 times brighter than our entire galaxy. Astronomers say this is the brightest supernova observed in human history, spotted using a network of telescopes around the world. It's located about 4 billion light years away from Earth in another galaxy, and at its peak, this super luminous supernova is 570 billion times brighter then get this, the sun.
Scientists have discovered a possible new planet in our solar system for the first time in 170 years. Evidence of this ninth planet was found on the far edge of the system. Astronomers at the California Institute of Technology have not directly seen it yet, but they think it's up to 10 times bigger than Earth and 20 times farther away than Neptune.
A mystery not only in this area, but also in communities across the country.
They sound like loud explosions, except there's never any damage. So what is really going on? Ross Gadati went looking for answers today.
Imagine, if you will, you're standing on your front porch when, out of nowhere, a cataclysmic explosion goes off. You see a bright light, you feel the force, and then it goes away. And when emergency responders go to find what blew up, they can't find anything. Well, it's happened in Fayette County recently, and it's happening around the United States. For Michelle Wiltrot, what happened around 7:45 Monday night is something she'll never.
All I heard was a large explosion, and I thought something blew up or a bad car wreck.
Whatever it was, numerous residents around Connellsville heard it and felt it as well. For some, it was so intense it rattled entire foundations, knocking pictures off of walls.
I mean, I could feel it. So I don't know what it was.
Mysterious massive explosions are not exclusive to this part of Fayette County.
Thanks so much for joining us. A loud boom rattled homes just west of the city.
The phenomenon is worldwide. Stan Gordon is a researcher in the field of the unexplained.
In more recent years, there seems to be an increase in these type of reports.
Now, explanations abound: sonic booms, meteorites, to kids just blowing things up, but not all of these earth-shaking, window-rattling events are resolved.
And in March of last year, I received, and I know other sources received, numerous reports of a very loud shaking and a boom that covered many communities in Fayette County. Around the same time as the big boom were some unusual lights in the sky, and then later people reporting a lot of helicopter activity in the area. So I've never heard an explanation for that one.
Those who've experienced these enormous mystery explosions will tell you it's unnerving, whatever they are.
Mitä? Mistä vitus toi ääni tulee? Mitä vittua? Joo, vittu. Ei juu. Come on, God, do it again.